Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is Michael, KE4EST. Yes, it's been a while. Lots and lots of things going on. Just not enough time in the day. But I might make a update video or something about that, but we're not going to get into that here because you clicked on this video about this true micro SDX or truSDX. So the guy built this. He didn't do too bad of a job at building it, but it won't work. Now what I've done so far is I took it out of the case. I have this attached. This is going to my outside antenna. I have flashed the firmware to make sure, and you'll see you have my call sign, and I don't know, it's gonna be, I'm gonna put this in here to, I don't want the boards to touch. We're gonna see just what it does real quick. It says it won't receive, it comes on, won't receive anything. No, come on. Yep, that's gonna roll. Figured it's going to roll. Some of these do, some don't. I attached these wires because I did hook it up, reflashed the firmware. I hooked up, and this is just 5 volts going into the jack here for the programming header or whatever. But also, and what I've got now is just plugged in straight into a wall wart. It's 5 volts. I thought, well, it's supposed to do off of this, but is there some kind of internal circuitry that... So I put 13.8 volts here. I tacked it in, and I didn't get anything, but let's show you what it's... Because right now, this time of night, this time of evening, we should... Antenna hooked up, on upper sideband. I don't want to hit transmit too much there, but upper sideband, it's wide open there, 4 KCs on 14.074, and for those of you who know FT8, you should hear all the magical noises of FT8, and we're getting nothing. I tried a couple other bands and none of the bands. Like if we go to 7.074, we're just hearing birdies. You probably can't hear that little internal speaker. Just hearing birdies, but upper sideband we should be able to hear plenty of noise there. So let's see what it is. And I've got some suspicions that I would say this part is probably fine. Could be, but I doubt it. I'd say the problem is here in this. This is my guess right here. So let's take a meter. Let's put it on the old beeper. Now if you build one of these and you're having issues, here's where the biggest issue is. And if you look, we got the antenna coming in here. Okay, antenna's coming straight in here, right through that trace. Maybe you can't see it, but goes through this transformer. That should be just a loop of wire going straight through over here to this side over here. So that's working. Oh, it's almost hard to do this on camera. Let's... Not getting anything. Not getting a thing. Sure ain't. So that right there is one of the biggest issues with somebody who's even experienced kit builders. You get in a hurry, or you think you got it and you put it all together and it looks like it's taking the solder. But guess what? it didn't, because this wire here has got that enamel coating on it, and it can be a little bit tough to get it off. You can try sandpaper, you can try file, you can try scraping with a knife. I asked him, he said he used sandpaper, but so we're gonna, looks like he tried, I don't know what's going on here. Looks like he tried some sandpaper while it was in there. But anyway, right there's the first thing. We're not even getting a connection there. So this is going to be pulled back out and check the connections on there, clean them up better, resolder it. And let's try this other transformer here. Okay, that one's working. Primary and secondary is working. This one, I noticed too, it's got a blob here, but that's, I mean, that's easy to happen sometimes. These are plate. Let's just throw it around, so maybe that'll fix it. These are plated through holes, I noticed on some of the, yeah, like see here, you can tell it's usually, if this is plated through hole, the whole thing's plated through hole. So you can see that, you know, you're trying to put a lot of heat on that to get it through there and make sure it's sticking. Obviously it didn't stick good, so I had it like this, soldering on it. Some solders came in through and bubbled up over here. Well, bubble up may not be the word, but you know what I mean. So that one is suspicious right there. That first transformer, the second one. And that's another thing too, if you build one of these, maybe even before you finish hooking it all up and whatever, because you don't want something to be shorted out somewhere and cause some other issue, go through and check everything, like these, all these inductors here. Let's see, I don't know if you can see it good. Let me move. Still hard to see, I guess. But I'll try to do this through the camera here. We can hit. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. I'm gonna do the ones I can see from this side. Uh-oh. We got a coil here. An inductor. It's not reading through all the way through. So go through and check them all. Here's another one. Where's that same one? No. We got two in a row here. No, not three. Yep, so here's the problem with this. I'm guessing this is probably, I go through and fix this, this will be, wow, there's another, I think. Yep, there's another one. Just not getting the enamel coating off good. That one's going through. Maybe a couple of other ones might. I can't see it good. Let me take it over here a second. Nope. 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 All three of these here are not reading through, because it's a wire you wrap around the toroid, so you should be able to get in connectivity, you know, with just a DC connectivity. Of course it looks different to RF, but that should be feeding through, and it's not. Let's check this one here. Wow, look at that. See, there's another one. So let me, I'm going to bore you with that off camera. I will go through and pull these, clean them up. What I'll do, take you a file, wind it. I had an extra one he sent somewhere. Yep, there we go. I guess they sent him plenty of extra wire and a couple extra toroids, and this was wound Yeah, I think, yeah, for this one right here. If you look at the thing, all these use the same core, and these transformers use a different core. I almost tell the color. See, there's not that red on there. And this one here is supposed to be a different core, even though it's a different core, even though it's a coil inductor. It's not a transformer. So he done pulled that out and put that in, but I guess that one still ain't making good contact. I mean, it looked like he did pretty good with the soldering. So what I do though, this one's, see, it's been pulled out. It's cut pretty short already. Usually, I have them a little bit longer. Let's just pull a. Let's just pull one out here. And well, this surface is not good for that. Maybe I can sneak this up here. I usually find something to lay down here. Or if you have a hard surface, lay it down like that. And yeah, sometimes it's hard to hold them. I take a tool and hold it, but just be careful not to break the wire. And kind of pull it towards you. And just take a little file and just work it off there. Or you can take the, I don't have one laying here, but let's pretend this is a knife. It has a wide blade instead of this narrow. You can scrape it, take it, on the hard. This here, this kind of soft surface is going to push down into this surface here, this pad I use. But this you want to, and you scrape it off. Still be careful, just the edge of the knife. You're not. If this was a knife here, you don't want to dig into it like this too much, because you might nick and cut the wire. If you take it straight though, straight down and pull across. Maybe not your favorite pocket knife that you want to dull up, but a knife that you can scrape across, even a kitchen knife that's not real sharp, but sharp enough to scrape it off there. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll come back and let's see if it made any difference. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's bring some light back over here. I have went in and re-soldered the connections, took them out, and cleaned up some of the blobs that was up on here too, that was sticking up a little bit. Cleaned some of that up. And cleaned up down here, and you can see now we don't have that big ugly blob sticking down there. So let's try it now. I hope it's gonna work. If not, I'm gonna have to edit this video and try again. Okay, once again I want to stick that up in there. Probably get rid of those, but anyway, let's see. Let's put on an antenna, and there you are. All right, the moment of truth. Well, get it in the hole. There it is. Listen at the beautiful sound of FT8, or the hated sound of FT8. There it goes. Start another cycle. See if we can. Let me think. Yeah, CW. Let's go down here. Speakers in these things are, it's a little cheap QRP radio. Great radios for what they are. If you're thinking about getting one, get one. They're really neat. Let's see. See how the speaker get turned up so far? I've got it turned so you can hear it. I don't have an external speaker set up right now with this thing, so I should have had one set up. So since I'm making a video, I hooked it to the sound card, or a soundboard, but look at that. You see that? I know it's rolling. Well, I lost the guy. He's calling CQ. Let me see. Menu. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. I don't know if this is good. Yeah, open the bandwidth up a little bit there. I didn't get his call sign, did you? I wasn't paying attention. It's supposed to decode. See if he's going to call CQ again. Don't make this video too much longer. You can see it's working. That's just it. And what I did too, I took these. I held it in there real close. And I just did this. See if you don't hold it. I got a little loose on it and it was moving. I'm gonna put some pressure down, hold on tight. These are flat, ain't gonna cut into the wire. Do that on the other side. It's best if you can go all the way around, but you get a couple sides, it's fine. And you can't, yeah, I think you can see it in camera. See how shiny that is now? It's not in focus there, but on focus. You can see how shiny that is compared to down here. See the shiny difference? Not in focus, but see it? How much difference that is? I mean, there you go. Let's see here. Let's play this a minute. I always want to try one of these things. Sun in the following. Oh wait, look. Following days, yeah, you can see the activity. You almost guessed the word for it. It's done if you do CW enough. What is that? I don't know what that is. AR3182. It's pretty good, ain't it? Huh. Well, anyway, there you go. So, done deal. Fixed it up. You know, just take your time. You know, you get in a rush. You want to put these things together in a hurry. But take your time. Have fun with it. A lot of people use these little rigs for POTA activations and just going up soda on a hilltop, especially for CW. They work great for CW. Sideband, use an external speaker for sure. And you can have fun with these things and make lots and lots of contacts. But that's it for this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. 7-3 everybody. This is Michael, KE4EST.